So when Lizzie brought this instrument to me, I thought like, oh, this is so interesting, like what can I do with it? And the project we did, you know, it felt like there was a missing hole in this instrument where the project before that we were required to do highlighted only the aspects of the loud sonorities of the instrument, where I actually wanted to do something a bit more quiet. I wanted to explore all the possible textures of the instrument. Whatever. Yeah, from there.
This is a Patzold contrabass recorder. Lots of keys which mean you don't have to stretch all the way to all the holes like at the bottom. So it's quite ergonomic, really.
So the title of the piece derives from the fact that the instrument has a very claustrophobic sonority, and when I heard all of those breathing techniques that Lizzie showed me before writing the piece, I felt like, you know, I felt cold. You know, there is these air sounds sounded like so cold to me that it reminded me an atmosphere of ice, you know, and very simply, that's why the piece is called Ice Breath. Like, it's not like the beginning, but it's more
transition. Yeah.
Exactly. This multiphonic can be a bit more clear, right? Let's get it from there. Yeah. You know what I like? A bit more vibration on that multiphonic. I love it. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds really cool. What I discovered was the instrument is actually has a very introvert sonority, and you know, with the right amplification, I could highlight those quiet sonorities with very specifically written sections, maybe percussive effects and breathing, you know. And I know that the issue of breathing was the biggest issue of the piece, because, you know, Lizzie, I was worried that Lizzie was gonna pass out, but thankfully it didn't happen, and that was a bit of a relief, I have to say. I love that.
Do you want this slower than the tremolo?
I like the yes. I like it when you go from slow, because they became more clear, you know. After discovering all these multiphonics, right? I realized the fact that the instrument shines and escapes from that introvert sonority, and I found out to be fascinated, and I was so lucky to be able to connect with a very talented performer, and to kind of write this challenging piece and push the limits of the instrument. I think, you know, it was a great way for me to know the instrument as well, and kind of do maybe a project for chamber orchestra and maybe a concerto for contrabass recorder. I don't know, I hope that will happen in the future.
It's quite a challenging piece. It's probably the most difficult piece that I've played for this instrument.
What are the challenges to the piece?
It's mainly about stamina. There's a lot of, especially these big extended multiphonic sections where you do need a lot of air. Obviously it's quite a big instrument, and producing the right airspeed for all the multiphonics for such a long time does require quite a lot of support. You change the variety of the things, but when you reach to the peak, sometimes when you do like a quick transition from the peak of the higher register, that's great. You stay there for a moment and then you come back immediately. That's nice sometimes, but sometimes to have variety, when you go to that higher pitch, you can stay there. You know, I cannot do it. I'm out, but you got me. I guess. Yeah, exactly. A longer. Yeah, but always keep the tuku. That's amazing. Mm-hmm. But you know, it's ridiculous. Yeah, but that's kind of like more. Yeah, I think that's what we could push there. Maybe you want to try that only once again. The whole thing? Or?
No. Only the one of the bird. Yeah, the bird call. You know. Perfect. This is perfect.